Hey guys, today with week 16 games. Last week I didn't do it because, holidays going on. But Christmas Eve is tomorrow, and we got Christmas in 2 days. So that looks awesome. Plus, I get to watch my game on Christmas. And that is going to be the first game of my prediction, which is Saints going against the Vikings. The Vikings, they're doing pretty good. I mean, they're getting up there. They actually lost to the Bears, but I think the Bears are improving a little bit. Mitchell Trubisky is improving a little bit. So Dalvin Cook is good, but the Saints can stop the running game. But they haven't been great at that the last 2 weeks. I'm going to go with the Saints in this game. They're my team, and also because I think they're the better team than the Vikings. I know a lot of years we lost to the Vikings when we really, really should have won. So I'm going with the Saints in this game. Lions going against the Bucks. Now they started this last week, Saturday football games, which I don't get that because they should let college games go first. That's good. But the Bucks going against the Lions. Lions got eliminated from the playoffs not long ago, which they were in there longer than people thought. But still, Matthew Stafford, apparently people think he's gonna move on to a different team next year, which could happen. And Tom Brady and the Bucks. What happened last week? The comeback. Felt like a repeat. Bucks go against the Falcons last week. Felt like Patriots Falcons of the Super Bowl. But I'm going with the Bucks in this game. I don't think the Lions can do great, but their defense isn't that great. So I'm going with the Bucks in that game. 49ers going against the Cardinals. I think this is going to be a better game than people think because it's a divisional game. And the 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo, I don't know if he's going to start again this year or not. He's supposedly moving on next year. But Kyler Murray and the Cardinals, they beat the Eagles last week. It was a close game, but Kyler Murray showing that he's a better quarterback than Justin. Wait, I forgot his name. My bad. The Eagles quarterback now. But I'm going with the Cardinals in this game. Just because Kyler Murray. But I think it will be a close game still. But Dolphins going on against the Raiders. Now, Raiders, Derek Carr, he got hurt. I don't know if he's going to play in this game. But this is a must-win game for the Raiders. This is a must-win game going against the Dolphins. It's also a must-win game for the Dolphins as well to make it into the playoffs. Both teams trying to do the same. But the Raiders, they lost to the Chargers last week. They did lose to the Falcons a number of weeks ago. But I'm gonna go Dolphins in this game. Dolphins defense is really doing good. The Raiders defense isn't that good, so I'm going with the Miami Dolphins to beat the Raiders. Giants going against the Ravens. The Giants are trying to fight to win the division, to make it into the playoffs. They showed something against the Seahawks, but I'm going to go with the Ravens in this game just because of Lamar Jackson. He's really done good the last part of the season. The last stretch of the season, he's done incredible. So I'm going with Lamar Jackson and the Ravens in this game. Falcons going against the Chiefs. No question, I'm going with the Chiefs. But Falcons might get more points because their offense is a little bit better. than it has been in the past. So I don't know if Julio Jones is playing. Browns going against the Jets. I mean, Baker Mayfield and the Browns. Jets actually got their first win last week. Their first win of the season. And I'm going to go with the Cleveland Browns, of course. But still, what was worth for the Jets winning? Losing Trevor Lawrence. So they couldn't pick them. It'll most likely be the Jaguars. But you still don't know, though. Jaguars, their quarterback isn't that bad. I mean, Gardner Minshew, he did get hurt. So, I don't think it's all his fault. So, speaking of, next game, Bears going against the Jags. Now, the Bears, they're trying to get in the playoffs. They're getting there. Jags don't have a chance to make the playoffs. James Robinson, he's done great. That's the only good thing I can say about the Jags. James Robinson. Well, he is a great running back. I don't know how they have a great running back and they're not a great team. I mean, if I was Trevor Lawrence, I'd rather go to the Jags. Which is why I'm going to pick the Bears in this game. Going with the Bears. Bengals going against the Texans. Not really going to be a great game. But the Bengals did beat the Steelers last night. Monday Night Football. I mean, I think it's a jinx when Juju dances in the end zone. I'm just saying. I think he jinxes his own team when he dances in someone's logo. But I'm going to go with the Texans in this game. I don't think the Bengals are a great team. I mean, it was a divisional game against the Steelers, so I'm going with the Texans. Colts going against the Steelers. This is very well going to be the game of the week, in my opinion. I think it will be the game of the week here. So it's going to be a very hard game to decide, but I think I'm going to go. I mean, the Steelers have lost two in a row. Colts, they're a good team, man. That's a tough game. But I'm going to go with the Steelers. I don't think the Steelers need a win. So I am going with the Steelers. The Steelers need a win. Here is a good game. Panthers going against the Washington football team. That'll be a good game. Not really. That was sarcasm. But I'm going with the Washington football team in that game. They need their defensive line is good. They got a good defensive line. I think they'll be the team to win that division. Broncos going against the Chargers. Justin Herbert doing great last week. He's definitely going to be Rookie of the Year. Broncos not really doing great. But I mean, I'm going to go with I'm going to go with the Broncos in this game. I think they could beat them because they beat them last time. So actually, you know what? I'll change that. I think the Chargers are gonna win. It's a tough game. It's a divisional game. Both not really that great. So I'm going with the Chargers. Now, Eagles going against the Cowboys. Cowboys need to win this game. It's a must-win game to make it into the playoffs. Cowboys still got a chance. I mean, it's like Hurts. He did great, but Andy Dalton, not so much. He's not as good. But CeeDee Lamb, he's great. But I think I see this game as my upset of the week. I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys beating the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, it's not really an upset because it's a divisional game, but I still think the Cowboys beating Eagles is similar, kind of an upset. So I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Eagles by a close game. Then we got another great game, maybe for the division. Rams going against the Seahawks. That's going to be a good game. But the Rams are the team that lost to the Jets. I don't know what happened there. But I think actually the Seahawks already won. But I think the Rams are trying to fight for a playoff spot still. And I think the Rams will get there. But this game is going to be tough for both teams. So I'm going with the Seahawks in this game. Because DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, they're all great. Russell Wilson, I don't think they can stop. Now, the Rams have a great defense. I'm sure they'll play again in the playoffs. So I'm going with the Seahawks to beat the LA Rams. Titans going against the Packers. This game is going to be a good game. Now, the Packers, Aaron Rodgers, Davante Adams, they're having a year. So is Aaron Jones. But and the Titans, Derrick Henry, maybe the greatest running back in the NFL right now. But I think I'm going to go with the Titans beating the Packers because the Packers cannot stop the running game. I mean, the Packers can't put points on the board, but I don't think they can stop Derrick Henry. I mean, I think the Titans are going to take Aaron Rodgers off the field in this game. The Titans need to play defense well. Their defense isn't great either. But I'm going with the Tennessee Titans. Last game, Monday Night Football. Bills going against the Patriots. Now, Josh Allen, he's having a great season. I mean, the Patriots, it's just a down year. They lost Tom Brady. They had to regroup. But I'm going with the Bills in this game. I mean, Patriots, they're a good team. They'll be a good team next year. But I'm going with the Bills in this game. But, alright, the picks are in for week 16. See you next week for week 17 games and predictions of awards like Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, and all that. See the predictions next week. But first, how is Demario Davis not in the Pro Bowl? I mean, I don't know how he isn't. I really don't.